I have a shit ton of VR games these days. As such, I'm way behind on these reviews I like to bring y'all. Since it has a cozy little space in my workout rotation, I figured Swordsman was a logical way to get caught up. I had my eye on this one for a minute, but I wasn't exactly hawking it because it dropped on App Lab without me even noticing it. But once I did notice it, I promptly snatched it up and took this medieval madness for a spin. So let's talk about it. I've played Until You Fall, Battle Talent, and of course the Great Gladius, all of which have been featured prominently here on the channel. While they're cool in their own little special way, these games merely offer slices of sword fighting. For instance, Gladius has swords as well as a nifty bow and arrow, spears, Wolverine-like claws, and various other weapons. Swordsman is a straight up sword fighting game. Okay, you've got your axe variants, daggers, and other melee weapons, but it more or less delivers an exclusive sword fighting experience. What distinguishes Swordsman from these other games is the presentation of the battles. The game pits you against a plethora of enemy types in one-on-one or one-on-two matches, and it's nothing short of epic. Whether it's duking it out against a jabroni garbed in classic nice armor or a pair of butt boy pirates, you're in for a hack and slash brawl that, thanks to the high scale difficulty settings, can be as challenging as you make it. There's some physics magic going on here, so you can stab, dismember, and decapitate your way to victory. Now, I kinda wish you could mutilate the prone bodies a tad more before they vanish and you have to focus on your next opponent, but that's a personal thing. Yeah, I'm a sick puppy. Don't judge me, goddammit. There are a couple of ways to experience Swordsman. There's a story mode, which is actually quite lame since it's not really a story-driven campaign. You basically battle your way through 10 tiers of fighters on each stage, with the final square representing the boss character. Now, the boss fights are a real bitch. For real. Anyway, you end up fighting many more of the same dudes along the way as you progress to this fucking bitch of a boss character. There's no actual narrative or story to speak of. Certainly not a cinematic masterpiece, but in this case, it doesn't take away from the overall experience. I guess the true advantage of grinding through the story is unlocking the real badass weapons you can only procure by vanquishing said bosses. Next up, we've got the arena mode. This is basically free play, allowing you to choose where and how you want to battle. You can select enemy types, difficulty, the number of waves, and so forth. If I take a swordsman break, I usually do a few rounds here before taking another stab at the boss who kicked my ass the last time. The cool thing about arena mode is that, like the story, you gain loot that can be used to purchase weapons, armor, and upgrades that bolster everything from strength and stamina to speed and physical capabilities. I can't even imagine how telekinesis might work, but that shit is on the menu, so I might fuck with it one day. Speaking of weapons and the like, there are shops conveniently situated in the main lobby. Everything is reasonably priced for the most part, and easily accessible considering how fast you rake in coin. It's pretty cool actually. Also kinda hard to tell how effective one weapon or piece of armor is compared to another. Overall, I just think how well you do in this game is more or less driven by your skill and experience. Well, in some cases. I mean, a dagger is a dagger, and in a lot of cases, that shit just ain't gonna cut it in these fucking intense battles. Swordsman also has a nice selection of bonus content to dig into. One of the most interesting is a campaign-style extension of my favorite map. and that is the Pirates. Now, the Pirates arc is set in the Caribbean. You're on a classic pirate ship, where you not only have to worry about the booty bandits, but the fucking Kraken as well. Yes, you're fighting a big ass octo squid who emerges from the choppy sea and will try to sink your battleship as you're fucking duking it out with these butt boys. And once that happens, you and said butt boy are watery toast. That's if you're not on your shit. See, you can prevent all this shit from happening by using the cannons that are stationed on either side of the ship. So when you timely activate them, they will knock the beast back into the ocean for a few minutes until it returns and we do it all again. The Kraken element really ups the ante in a very intense and exciting way. Now, Swordsman is a work in progress, so updates can result in major transformations and additions. One of the latest examples is a recent update that delivered on the long-promised Horde mode. Not sure how long this shit's been sitting there, cause my ass would ignore update notifications for months, but I finally updated the game on Halloween and the shit was right on time. I was expecting Horde mode to throw the usual lineup of jabronis at you, but no, they throw zombies at you. And I never thought I would have loved this idea so much. No more waiting, no more hiding, no more scrambling for ambos to deal with the Walking Dead. I could just run up with my spores drawn and just get these niggas to business. I fucking love it. But that doesn't mean it's perfect, because right now it's a little bit too easy. So I hope they build on it and, tweak it and make it a little more challenging. For now, you can only battle these zombies in a set location, and there are little to no customization options in the way of changing the difficulty or anything that you can do in the arena mode. So if they can mimic the arena mode to a degree and fucking port it over to the zombie horde mode, I think that would be pretty cool. And I guess that's about it. Swordsman, a PC VR standout, ported quite serviceably over to the Quest Deuce. Hey, that's what it say on my box, goddammit. Endless fun, tons of content, and just enough physicality to call fitness friendly. As an added bonus, it's prime for shit talking. I'm telling you, I be up in a damn fool playing this game. Stunning. I want to whip out this little Jedi 360 move I've been mapping out in my head, but I know I'll spin my dumb ass right through the TV and then it'll just be fucking chaos. Anyway, Swordsman, VR. Check this shit out and see what you think about it. Peace.